So yesterday, Lynn and I left Wichita, Kansas. And we were driving outside of the city, and trees were passing by on both sides of us. Then the trees started to thin out, and the terrain became rolling hills. And there were green pastures all around. And I kind of leaned my head against the window and started to nod off. You know, telephone poles are passing by on each side of the roads, and the lanes changed from 4 lanes to 2 lanes, and then back to 4 again. And I'm just kind of relaxing against the side of the car, nodding off, my eyes slowly closing as I'm lulled to sleep. And suddenly, the car jerks, starts to slow down, and Lynn is telling me to look out the window. So she kind of slows down and comes alongside this truck, which is next to us on the highway. And the truck had this flatbed on it, and I kind of looked out the window and was shocked by what I saw. And so I was like, oh my word, I need to take a picture of this. So I reached in my bag to my side and grabbed my camera. And I rolled down the window, and the wind's blowing in my face, and I'm trying to get some pictures of this. And I was just shocked by what I was seeing in the truck next to us. Taxidermy, how people collect different animals, like maybe, the head of a deer with the antlers, and maybe a polar bear, in a specific position. And they have different animals or whatever that they mount. Well, I saw in this truck, it was a hunter had a dead animal, and it looked like it had just recently been killed. And it was an antelope. Not a deer, you see, it was like an antelope with these horns that came out and kind of twisted upwards. And you could tell the body was heavy, and it was kind of sliced, but it was weighing down the back of the truck. And its antlers kind of came out behind it, so its head was in front and the body behind. And the truck was kind of tilting with the weight of the antelope. So we were kind of still just driving alongside the truck. And as we passed the truck, we looked at the man who was driving. He's this big old guy, with a mustache. He kind of looked at us as we drove by and gave us a what's up nod. We were just wow, and then we just kind of sped off, and I was just really surprised by that. Not something I expected to see.